They have been hiding this from you. In the 19th century, bells all over the world were collected and destroyed. Governments claimed it was due to metal shortages during the world wars. However, it is believed that there is a much more sinister motive. Bells are powerful tools. They are not just signals that another hour has passed. These bells clear negative energy, raise vibrations, and connect us to higher realms. Fully aware of this, they were destroyed to suppress human awakening and maintain control over our collective consciousness. By removing these powerful instruments, society is forced into a lower vibrational state, and there is a greater disconnect between us and the higher realms. But it goes even deeper. Without the sound of bells and constant exposure to modern music, society is kept in a lower vibrational state, which weakens our connection to the divine, or as I like to call it, to God. And I learned a lot about this connection since I read the first chapter titled God of the book Know the Only Truth, where he delves much deeper into what God means and how you can connect to him and free yourself from the system through raising your consciousness. They don't want you to see this video because it exposes the advanced technology we had, but I'll show it to you anyway. So take a close look at the following old video. I know you haven't noticed something about this piece that makes it very, very advanced and stands out from all the other videos. This piece of technology has no exhaust, no jets. So how does this thing actually fly? This is pure anti-gravity technology. The same technology that Grebennikov used to levitate this platform, or Otis T. Carr, when he introduced the flying saucer. Needless to say, this technology is the one used by the UFOs that were recently recorded by NASA, and also the one discovered by Bob Lazar at Area 51. As you can see, there is a lot of real evidence, and I know this because I researched this in the book, Know the Only Truth. I found this information revealed in Chapter 5 titled, The Incomprehensible and Unreal, where it exposes all about anti-gravity technology. If you want to go deeper into these topics, I leave you more information in the link of my profile.
We would keep their presence on Earth a secret. They would furnish us with advanced technology and would help us in our technological development. They would not make any treaty with any other Earth nation. They could abduct humans on a limited and periodic basis for the purpose of medical examination and monitoring of our development, with the stipulation that the humans would not be harmed, would be returned to their point of abduction, that the humans would have no memory of the event, and that the alien nation would furnish MJ-12 with a list of all human contacts and abductees on a regularly scheduled basis. And this is not being done. It was agreed that each nation would receive the ambassador of the other for as long as the treaty remained in force. It was further agreed that the alien nation and the United States would exchange 16 personnel each to the other with the purpose of learning each of the other. The alien guests would remain on Earth, and the human guests would travel to the alien point of origin for a specified period of time, then return, at which point a reverse exchange would be made. I have no knowledge whatsoever of what happened to those original 16 humans who left the Earth with the aliens. It was also agreed that bases would be constructed underground for the use of the alien nation, and that 2 bases would be constructed for the joint use of the alien nation and the United States government. The base at Dulce is one. The base at S4 in the area known as Area 51 or Dreamland is the second. Exchange of technology.
Not a kite, it's just a flying around. not a kite. Kites are not going to just fly away. It's moving.
شما کار ندارم بلش کن اینجا نمیاد پایین که
Education is funded by the Rockefeller family. They needed more employees than thinking people. This same family created the Federal Reserve, which invents money out of thin air, generating debt for us. All the money goes through them, and they make money by inventing money. They funded science and medicine, and by owning education, they started training doctors, treating problems, and generating a customer for life to feed their other businesses, being more of a selling point than preventing and curing at the root. Our food no longer has the same amount of nutrients it used to have, thanks to companies that created genetically modified food, which in the long run generates cancer and many other diseases. Our food makes us sick, leading us to medicine. It seems as if all businesses are connected. While education leads us to have a life behind the system and consume these businesses, we spend money that is beholden to the Federal Reserve. What a coincidence that all businesses feed off each other. Many people think they are conspiracies. I used to think so too. But when I started to research about this topic in books by different authors, such as the one by Sebastian Santisteban entitled Know the Only Truth, I realized that all this is closer to reality than I thought. I began to question my life while freeing myself from the system of manipulation exercised by the elites through fear, raising my level of consciousness and managing to live a life from higher states of my being.
Dogs are ready for bed. It's just a peaceful night here. Can't ready to go to bed myself. What the fuck is that? What? Oh, God! Red. Red! Red!
Here. Grandpa isn't here right now. Grandpa here. No, he isn't here. He's gone, Molly. What are you looking at? Grandpa, can you hear me? Yeah. Oh my